All right, what is up, guys? What is up? We are back. Hopefully this time we'll stay back. Tried this the other day. Pixelborn crashed on us. After it crashed on us, then we had the computer, the entire computer crash. So we're gonna see if this will work this time. We are back with this aggro deck. Maybe they just don't want us to play a 985 card aggro deck. Let me make sure, yeah, that went in right. Yeah, so we're gonna be crashing some games, turning this into a YouTube follow-up video when we actually have the optimized 80 list or 60 list, and hopefully this is optimized. I don't know. We cut a lot of random cards in the deck. Arthur, you know, bounced stuff there, didn't really need it. I took out the rabbits. I just feel like rabbit being uninkable isn't necessarily great for us. Sure, it draws us a card later in the game, and if it, you know, gets taken out or banished, it draws us another card. But I just feel like for as fast as we want to be, I don't think it's really as needed. So we've kind of just taken a bunch of stuff out. If I had to rework it from here, let's say it doesn't work, maybe locations would be the next thing I would look at. I want to keep the locations in for now though. But if I were to change anything, the card I feel like I don't play as much are the locations. They tend to get inked a lot. And then maybe that brings in, you know, our fourth piglet and some stuff like that. But we'll see. We're gonna do a handful of games here. Try to go through them pretty quickly and see how they go. Again, as long as everything works and doesn't blow up and doesn't crash. So let's give it a shot. Queued up now. Hello. All right, can you hear me?
Can.
All right. Just a heads up, I am streaming if that's all good with you.
Perfectly fine with me, my man.
All right.
You go with just cut however you want, then.
Yeah. Half cut's fine with me.
Cool. All right.
Good luck.
You too. What are you on Twitch right now?
Twitch and YouTube.
Nice. Cool.
We're just kind of hanging
Just
out, chilling, seeing how it does today.
Cool. Go back. Let's do that.
I'm gonna throw.
Get rid of one.
I'm gonna throw 3 back.
Okay.
Colors are a little scary.
Nah, I just brewed up my own stuff, so it's probably a bunch of jank, man. We'll net deck when the time comes, I think.
Oh yeah.
You know. So, all right, brother. I'm gonna ink a McDuck Manor, and we're gonna play a Captain Hook.
All right.
And go ahead. That's gonna start us off.
Sounds good. All right, I'm going to ink a Simba, play a Daisy.
Okay, my worst nightmare. That's why captains are in the deck, though.
Oh yeah, and sorry, draw for turn. Apparently I did not draw for turn.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, we're good though.
You pass?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't know if you wanted to do it on the computer or not. It's fine with me.
Yeah, oh, sorry. Let me...
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, ink for turn on a Tinkerbell. We're going to Mr. Smee, and I'm going to Quest for Farm.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw. All right. So Smee Hook. We will. This makes my plays a little different.
I almost said I don't know where your ink's at, but I could see it on the the feet of the dogs.
Yeah, there you go. We're gonna ink Ink a Piglet.
Yep.
And put Simba in Bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go ahead and quest with Daisy for 2.
Cogsworth.
Yep. And pass turn.
Okay. Draw for turn. I'm saying 1 jump ahead.
Yep.
Flaversome to the Inkwell.
Mm-hmm.
Mickey. I will do. Yep. Take out Bodyguard.
Yep.
And with that, my friend, I'll start doing my ink too. I got 5. Pass.
All right. And Smee will take 1.
Oh, yep. Thank you, because he's dead now. Yep.
Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ink a Befuddle.
Uh-oh. Oh, true aggro. True aggro.
We're gonna
Yes, sir.
play. You still already have scary cards in hand, which is the problem.
Oh, you like the Cogsworth, huh?
Yeah, Baloo and Bodyguard. Quest for 2.
Forward Sphere to the bottom.
And pass the turn.
Okay. Draw for turn. Reset here. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to take Blue out.
Mm-hmm. I'll gain 2.
I'm going to indicate the 2 damage just because, so I don't forget at the end of the turn.
Yep.
I am going to pay 4 for Zeus, and Zeus, your, yep, Daisy. And then from there, tough decision. What do I do next? I am, oh shoot. Shoot. See my dilemma? We're going to ink a beast.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, and pass.
All right. Just means you have better in hand though.
Right. Cut across with my Mickey Mouse, but whatever. Yeah, the 2 in hand, just in case you do something fun.
Now we're gonna friends on the other side.
Hard cast it, gotcha.
Yep.
Oh.
Going to ink a Maleficent
Mm-hmm.
and play a Daisy.
Another one.
Gotta play that Daisy.
They're
And
good
pass
cards.
turn.
Have to. Draw for turn. For 5, we're going to Cogsworth.
Okay.
Quest for 3.
Yep.
And I just showed you my rest of my cards, but that's okay.
I didn't see him. You're all good.
Your chat's probably screaming, "He's got this!" 2 in hand and your turn, buddy.
All right. Untap. Draw. All right, so let's see. All right, we're gonna go ahead and quest for 2. Okay. We'll play Goat in 1.
Mhm.
We will ink Friends and pass turn.
Okay. Draw for turn. All right, what does everybody have here? So, first for all 6, we're gonna go Gaston.
Yep.
This might be good. I'm gonna take that. Mr. Smee and Mickey into the Daisy.
Yep.
Oh, I did that ass backwards. Oh, I did that ass backwards, but whatever. Okay. Sing swords. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so 2.
Yeah, I am. Oh my goodness. Okay, 1. And fire the cannons. Yeah, I did that all wrong.
Right.
But whatever.
We'll
I could have quested at least with 1 character, but it is what it is. All right, go ahead.
All right.
Oh, I went up. 1 in hand, by the way.
Okay. See what's coming. We'll
The
do.
InkCast. You guys do YouTube videos, right?
Yeah, the InkCast.
Yeah, I've watched you guys before.
Awesome.
So, man. Yeah,
Appreciate it.
absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna do boss on a roll. Go up 1 to 11.
Yep.
Look at the top 5. Put them back in any order.
Yep.
Yeah, put them in that order. Then we will play Pinocchio.
Okay.
And Esther.
All right. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna pay 1 to develop your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. I paid 1 to develop your brain. This is my card. Put that in. This here. For 6, it's gonna be a Gaston.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. Oh no, that's in Mickey's mind. But... Alright, we are going to sing Swords of Cogsworth.
Okay.
That's my 1. And then quest for 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And pass.
Ugh. Goat. 12. Yeah, you're gonna have it. Even if I ink the mem and play Gathering, that only puts me at
Gain 2 Lord Knights.
14.
Still close. I got it. Still
Yeah.
close. I got 5 ink.
Yeah, it was taking down all those daisies so quick.
So yeah, quest for 6, 8, 9, 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Draw another Gaston, and I had a Mickey Mouse in hand. So
Yeah. No, that was right. The Cogsworth. I think the Cogsworth being able to keep that Smee around was
absolutely
awesome.
devastating. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell it's like a lower end blue steel build too because of aggro. I've been running into so much online, man.
Oh, I know.
So much, like even much where I have McDuck manners. Like I'm like trying to figure those out. You know. So.
Yeah, just trying to mess around with it, seeing what the deck looks like. I don't love hyper aggro, but everybody asked to see it, so I figured I'd crash some games with it. So.
Yeah, I can't stand it. I'm more mid-range control.
Yeah.
Not necessarily 40-minute games, but you know,
Oh, yeah.
20, 25 minutes. So.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, still experimenting myself. So.
Yeah.
But good game, man.
Yeah, good
Thank
game,
you
man.
very much. Absolutely.
All right. Yeah, no, shout out Sean, appreciate you stopping in. So far, that was our first game. Blue, like blue steel is exactly what we don't want to see. It's not really one of the top decks in the format right now, so we really shouldn't be seeing a ton of it, but it seems like that's all we're getting right now. Grab your swords off the top. Not a great card for us to see multiple times now. But yeah, we're just crashing some games so I can put together a follow-up video from the 85 card list we ran the other day without realizing it was truly 85 cards. We've honed it down to 60, but again, even here, I think we would have been fine if they didn't have the Cogsworth early. Literally being able to play Cogsworth, then able to like take out multiple of our characters was pretty rough. But shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you stopping in and hanging out. We just got about an hour or so playing some games while the kiddo is over in quiet time in between birthday activities. All right, so let's get into a second game. Let's see. Can we get some wins? How's your day going, man? How's your day going on this holiday weekend in the States? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Again, we're going to see how many we can get out of here. We played an 85 card list last week because we didn't count our cards and I wasn't paying attention. We went 2-1 with it. Now we have an optimized deck, so we'll see how the optimized version does. I think later in the week we're going to try. We've got Steel Song put together. We've also got blue green, so Sapphire Emerald put together. We're going to give some shots on a little bit later this week. Red, blue, and a few different decks. I want to get some tryouts over the next couple weeks. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. Just a heads up, I'm streaming, so is that cool with you?
Okay. That's okay.
All right. Do you care about the cut? Just want to half cut?
Nah,
do the 3?
half cup's fine. I don't care.
Cool.
All right. Amber Amethyst.
Yeah. The chat and comments wanted to see it, so we threw it together.
I'm assuming it's the hyper aggro version. We don't have to tell me, but
no, it is. It is. No worries. So your colors are what we don't want to see, but we're okay. We're okay.
I'm just gonna mulligan for all my babooms.
I'm going to mulligan a couple cards here. Let me see. I'm going to throw back 3. Yeah, I would say that's, again, I know Pixelborn shows the colors and all of that, but I don't like that they do. I'd rather be in the dark, but it's fine.
Yeah, is it in when you play hardcore mode? Does it do that? Does it hide them?
I don't know. I haven't tried it. I know in hardcore though you have to do best of 3.
Yeah.
So I guess it may not because it's best of 3, but. All right, you good?
Yep.
All right, we're going to ink a Maleficent and play a Lilo. And pass turn. And no, I haven't seen the Sweden top 16 yet. I did see the results from the CSS games. All right, off for turn. I'm gonna ink another Maleficent. Play Pinocchio. That's for 2. And pass turn.
Ink Cogsworth. Play Tipo. This one face down. And back to you.
Tap draw. We're gonna ink snake. 3. Play Baloo and Bodyguard. And quest for 5. And pass turn.
Scary.
It's fast when it hits its cards. But I mean, you know, one grab your swords and back to 0.
Yep. That's what I'm ramping towards. Ink the Fishbone. Play a Mickey.
Yep.
Challenge into your Baloo for 1.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to look at that.
You're fine.
Back to you.
Alright. Untap.
So 5.
Draw. Alright, we're gonna sing bosses on a roll.
Okay.
Gain 1. Look at the top 5. Put them back in any order. All right. Put them back in that order. We will ink a piglet. Play a goat. Quest for 5. And pass turn.
Ink Fishbone. Play grab your swords.
Yep. I'll gain 2 off of Baloo.
Oh, quest for 2.
Okay. Untap, draw. I'm gonna play Donald, Duck, and Bodyguard. This will also give 1 lore to my Merlin. So Merlin's going to quest for 2. And then we'll play Maleficent. And pass the turn.
Another grab your swords.
So Merlin will go away. I'll gain 1.
Challenge your Donald.
Yep.
Quest for 1 there. And Ink Chempo.
Yep.
That's all I can do.
All right. Cards in hand.
2.
Play a daisy. Pass the turn.
Play a popsicle. Play a Fortis Sphere.
Yep.
Lose the game. GG.
Good games, man. Good games. This is a bad matchup for me, but luckily I got all the aggro I needed. So
Yeah. It's one of those ones where if you don't win by turn 4, you probably just lose.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Good games, man.
GG.
All right. So we got a game now. We're 1-1. So you said green yellow versus green purple. I've seen the green purple tempo. I know Earl Meister's on it. It seems like a really strong deck. Same thing. I want to put that one together and play some games with it. I think that's going to be between that and Steel Song. Of course, Steel Song, Brandon DeCampo taking down the 10K over here in Georgia with that deck. He had interesting choices in that. He had Lantern, 4 of Lantern over Grab Your Sword, so he got rid of all his Grab Your Swords, which is a very interesting call. But you know, hey, got first place out of the big event, so can't complain. I don't think he lost a single game, or at least a single round. He was undefeated going in. Him and Luca were the 1 and 2 seed for that. But yeah, I'd have to look at this green yellow hyper aggro. I mean, makes sense. You got Daisy, you got Merfolk and all that. We played one a couple days ago on stream. But my list was terrible. I won't lie. I was just playing around figuring out how we could do hyper aggro, and it was terrible in the matches we saw. But I could see it doing pretty good. I have to check out those lists though for sure. I like when people have something different. I got you. Hello.
Hello.
All right, just a heads up, I'm streaming, if that's good with you.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Do you care about cuts? Do you want to do 3 or you just want to do a half cut or?
I think that the half cut is enough.
All right, same here.
Okay.
Head yellow. I think I'm gonna keep my hand. I don't hate anything really with it.
Hmm. 2. This one. I changed 2 cards.
All right. Yeah, I feel like steel is the color you just don't want to see when playing any of the hyper aggro decks. Grab Your Swords is terrible, but then also just all of the fire cannons and all of that just to slow your tempo is just crazy. At least with the tempo deck, the green purple, there's good cards that can survive a lot of that.
Okay, good luck, have fun.
All right, good luck.
So, are you ready?
Yeah, we're good. You're good to go.
Okay. So I'm inking break free, and for 1 I'll play Daisy and pass.
All right. All right. I'm gonna ink a Chromacon, play a Lilo,
Okay.
and pass.
Okay. So draw card.
Mm-hmm.
Quest for 2.
Trigger,
Uh-huh.
Bare Necessity, it'll go to the bottom.
Okay. Inking small one, and for 2 I play Montegotel with 3 damage and pass.
All right. And tap. Roll. All right. We're going to. Seems really bad, but we're going to. We're gonna befuddle the daisy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're gonna quest for 2.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to ink. We're gonna ink a goat
Mm-hmm.
and pass turn.
Okay. Draw. Hmm. Thinking bare necessities.
Mhm.
For 3, I play Juleda, heal 2,
Yep.
and charge with the Lilo.
Yep.
And draw card. And pass.
Wait, how'd you draw a card? Oh, from Julieta. You
Yeah,
said you challenged
From
Lilo?
Juleda, yeah.
Alright, so she takes 1 more damage, right?
Yeah, yes, you're right. Yes, it's 2 damage on her.
Draw.
Hmm?
Okay, I'm going to. Play a piglet.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to ink a library.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll pass the turn.
Okay. Tap, draw. Inking 1.
Mm-hmm.
Druida sink Titan Ambitious
Mhm.
on her and to damage to Piglet. And for 4, I play Rapunzel, heal Maldigota for
Mhm.
2, draw 2 cards.
Yep.
And quest for 1.
All right.
And S.
Untap. Roll. We're gonna ink a boss on the roll
Mm-hmm.
at 4 for goat
Mm-hmm.
and pass turn.
Okay. Draw.
Yeah, so this one's hard because they're on the play, we're on the back foot. We're the non-aggro deck. So we've got to play it differently
Inking,
to
bonus
try to
keys.
control their board, which I don't know if it's possible, but that's what we have to do.
Hmm. Quest for 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Play for 4. I play on your feet now. You know that card?
No, it readies everybody, right?
Yeah, ready my characters and deal 1 damage to all of them.
Okay.
And can't quest for the rest of my turn.
Correct.
So. And 1 and 3. And pass.
Okay. Draw. All right, so for 1, we'll play Maleficent.
Mhm.
For 3, we'll play Donald in Bodyguard, giving the
Mhm.
goat 1 extra lore.
Okay.
We'll quest with the lore, or quest with the goat for 2.
Mhm.
And pass turn.
Okay. So, draw.
Yeah, so we still have 2 gathers, so that's 4.
Inking. Duck.
But this one's gonna be hard though, because he
For
keeps healing.
3. I play Gaston.
Okay.
And Gaston attack to bodyguard.
They'll take 2.
Matigotal attack goat.
Okay.
Challenge.
Okay, I'll game 1.
And I will quest for 3. And for 1, I play Daisy and pass.
Wait, sorry, my lore went up 2, so I went back down to 6.
Okay.
Draw. All right, we'll play for 3. We'll play a Donald Duck and Bodyguard, again giving 1
Mhm.
lore. We're gonna quest for 3.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Okay. So draw. Gaston attack bodyguard.
Mhm.
So damage 4 damage on him.
Yep.
Quest for 3. No, quest for 3. Julieta. No. Yes. Julieta challenge Maleficent.
Okay.
Cool. Quest for Daisy Duck or 2.
All right, trigger. It's a snake.
Okay. Quest for Rapunzel for 2.
I think his Pixelborn just crashed.
Disconnected.
Okay, you're back.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
No, you're good.
For 4, I play Rapunzel, heal Gaston for 3, and draw 3.
Yep.
For 2, I play Ember Comicon and pass.
All right. Untap, draw. And you have 6 on board, and there's nothing I can do about it. So we can tap 4 to play 2 gathers.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ink, Donald, and I can't play my snake. So that'll be game.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you too, man. All right, another defeat. This one is actually a really hard one. So typically when you're playing in a game, you have to figure out if you're the aggro person or if you're the control person. Because we were on the draw and they had Daisy turn 1, because we didn't have our own Daisy, we pretty much turn into the needs to control. Because the problem is, like, if we play like Lilo, right, was our first play. If we play Lilo and start our aggro stuff, literally he just kills our Lilo. Then we play, I think we had like Piglet, because I think we had Lilo and a Piglet and a Donald was kind of our 3 that we kept. So then if I play Piglet, Piglet just dies because they have Mother Gothel. And then Donald has nothing to protect against. So the problem we ran into is just the fact that we were both aggro. His was the bigger aggro. Julietta being able to heal a Mother Gothel to essentially be able to kill 2 or 3 of our guys, or banish 2 or 3 of our guys, was not in our favor there. So really just that particular matchup, if I'm on the play, I'm better because I get my 2 off of Lilo, and then I'm playing a 2-drop. And again, I'm more of, I can play and tap and go. Whereas with theirs, they're having to constantly attack my people instead of questing. But because he had the option to quest first with all this stuff, it puts me really far behind. So that wasn't really the best matchup for us. So yeah, I would agree with you. I think Piglet is like, if you get the perfect curve, Piglet's really good, where you 1-2 and then you like bodyguard on 3. But if they have removal spells and things like that, Piglet tends to not be great, especially if they're aggro-y, which I'm finding a lot of this meta in general is aggro-y, not specifically like hyper aggro, but just more of, they have a 1-drop, they have a 2-drop. Whereas like last set, we did not have as many decks with a 1 and 2 drop. So if you think about like a lot of the red decks, a lot of the blue decks, we weren't playing a lot of the 1 and 2 drops. And then even with like Emerald Steel and Bucky, their 1 and 2 drops just never really attacked, because they didn't want to lose their Bucky, they didn't want to lose their small Diablo to get their big Diablo, and they don't want to lose their big Diablo. So like last set's meta was much different, to where this deck would have been really good in that meta. But in the current meta, because so many people have 1s and 2s that they're fine crashing with, it is a slightly worse deck in the meta, which is why you've seen aggro after the first couple weeks. You've seen aggro kind of come down, and we're seeing all these other decks kind of rise up, like Steel Song, which just feast upon any of these aggro decks, Blue Steel and things like that. And even the tempo decks, like literally them playing Kit to bounce one of your aggro characters back so your Piglet can't trigger or have to replay Piglet, is really good. So yeah, it's definitely one of those that the deck's gotten worse over time. It's not what I would take to an event for sure. Hello.
All right.
Just a heads up, I'm streaming, so just making sure you're cool with that.
Same.
All right.
I just had the worst game ever.
Same
I
here.
had a starting hand of 6 intervals up to 10-3. Managed to get the 16 low, but he beat me on 20, but I didn't do too bad. But
yeah.
My intervals were a killer.
You cool with a half cut, or you want to do the three piles? What do you want?
Half cut's fine with me. Yeah,
All
it's just nice and easy. 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my hand.
Oh. Must be a lot of Lilos in there.
It's got a 1
Or
drop.
Daisy Ducks. Yep, ready whenever you are.
All right, we're gonna ink a goat and play a Maleficent, and
Yep.
pass the turn.
I'm going to ink a Cinderella. Tap 1. Play Robin Hood.
Mhm.
And I'll pass 10.
Right.
And I didn't draw. Bollocks.
No, you're good.
Never mind, sorry.
We're gonna ink a piglet. Play a piglet.
Here, Hyper.
And pass the turn.
Yep. Remember to draw.
I don't love the hand now that they already have the Robin Hood out, but we'll see if we can make it up. We got the blue next turn.
Inks me.
Yep.
Sorry, I won't inks me if you don't mind. Wrong
That's
one. I want to ink an Ursula. Tap 2 to place me. Is what I want to do.
All right.
And I will pass turn.
And tap. Draw. Gonna ink a Maleficent.
Yep.
Play Baloo and Bodyguard and quest for 5.
Yep.
And pass turn.
Ink Queen. Tap 3. Shift Robin.
Mhm.
I will kill Blue. Gain 2.
Gain 2.
And then I'll use Smee to take out Maleficent. One back. And I will pass turn and Smee take another one.
Okay, we're gonna ink Friends.
Yep.
Play a Baloo and Bodyguard. Play a Maleficent.
Yep.
And quest for 3.
Yep.
And pass turn.
On tap. Drop 10. I will
Yeah, we definitely have Simba in the deck
tap
as
3
well. So,
for Ariel.
but I would agree with you.
Tap 4.
Right now, he's just kind of there
And
to help get those 2 lore and stuff like that. So the gain lore is pretty big.
Tap 1. Play Cindy.
Mhm.
I will use Smee to kill Blue.
Okay, I'll gain 2.
And I will tap Robin Hood to sing Grubby Swords.
Okay.
I will pass turn and Smee dies.
Roll. We're going to tap 2 to do Gathering, Knowledge and Wisdom.
Yep.
Gain 2. And then, I guess just to slow you down a little bit, we'll befuddle the Cinderella.
Yep.
And pass turn. This is the problem. Now we got to get the last 6, which is going to be pretty hard against this deck. Not going to lie.
So, Ink, Cinderella. And I will tap 3. And I will pass.
Draw. All right, we're gonna play the library and that's turn.
Yep. Tap 2. Play Ursula.
Mhm.
We'll tap 3. And pass turn.
All right. My turn. I'll gain my 1 lore off the library. Draw a card. 3 for boss on a roll. I'll gain 1 more. Look at the top 5 and put them back in any order.
Yeah.
Put them back in that order. And pass turn.
Yep.
That's not what we wanted to see. It's all just characters coming up. So I don't think we're going to be fast enough.
Tap 4. I'll play Alan Adele.
What does Alan Adele do? I haven't seen him in a little while.
I'll tap for 4 to do that, and then I'll show you.
Yep.
So Alan Adele is a 2/3 with 2 law, and whenever I play a song, I gain a law.
Okay. Gotcha.
And pass.
Great. Draw. I'll gain my 1 library. 1 for a daisy. 1 to move her to the library.
Yeah.
And pass turn.
I will swing 8 into the library. I will tap. I will pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. We'll go ahead and quest for 2.
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll play Piglet and pass a turn. Actually mess this up. He doesn't see it, but when I looked at my 5, there was a there was a snake in my 5. Probably should have thought through like quest with Daisy, pick up Daisy, but I just assumed Daisy would be gone. He's a turn behind what I thought he was going to do because I thought he would actually kill my location quicker.
Use the chicken. 2 into Daisy.
Okay.
And 1 back.
All right, you putting two into Daisy?
2 into Daisy, yeah.
Okay.
And then we use Ariel
Okay.
to sing Grabby Swords.
Yep.
Gaining 1 off Aladale for singing the song.
Mm-hmm.
I will then tap 4. Play Rapunzel, moving the 1 off Allendale, allow me to draw a card.
Yep.
And then I will tap Ursula and Robin Hood for 3. And I will pass turn.
Yeah, and I believe you got it because this is a snake that I can't use.
Ah, it was putting my luck that you pull the card where you can play and just gain 2 law.
Yeah, well, I had originally, and I was telling the chat, I had originally stacked these. So when I looked at my 5, I just assumed, because I should have done this, but
Yeah.
I assumed with the location out, the turn before you would have killed the location, but you gave the location one more turn than I thought. So I just assumed the snake would be a dead card.
I was going to try and race the location to start.
Yeah.
So I thought leaving the location for 110, let you gain 1 and letting me gain 6 was a benefit to me. So then to try and as I got up, that was still in my hand.
Yeah.
So to look for a song and have 2 songs I can control by taking things out that aren't tapped did help.
Yeah.
If anything was going to come out. So I took the risk of let it live 1 more turn and see what happens.
Yeah, and so like these were the 5, and I was like, well, the song's definitely not helping me. And then again, if I would have done this, if you didn't have the fires, I would have been fine. But if you had fires, it didn't really matter what I did. But yeah, it just so happened, put them in this order. You got to grab your swords to be able to kill them both. But
yeah, I held on to that a while. I had it for a while, and I was going to play it at one point, but then I thought, because you're playing Hyper Aggro, I'll hold on, because if you open up with a couple of 1-drops, it's a big threat to me. So grab your swords is a bonus to me, so I held on to it. Yeah,
whenever we queue up and we see steel, we're like, all right, we probably already lost this, but we'll see.
Yeah, I've gone for a little bit different build than others. A lot of people on the Amber Song, Steel Song right now tend to go for put the piglets in the daisies where I don't have them in. I was previously running flutes. I've only just put the chickens in. But I'm not running the piglets.
Yeah, Decanto just won. I think it was today. Won the 10K in Georgia with Steel Song, but he has 4 lanterns in it. So his list looks a little bit different, but.
Using lanterns in this, is he?
Yeah, he's running like bigger, so he's like 4 big Cindy's, and his whole idea was he's just gonna get his stuff quicker than the other decks, and he ended up taking down that whole tournament. So it's a pretty interesting list to look at, but there's no grab your swords in it. It's just straight up, I'm gonna have bigger creatures.
Yeah, the grab your swords does help deal. I run Pete in here as well in case I come across the song decks as well.
Yeah, I think he has 4 Petes in his.
Yeah, I'm running 3 in this, and I've been managing okay. I've come across a lot of song decks with the likes of Daisy Duck and that in, and I've let them go 2 or 3 turns and then deal with them later on.
Yeah,
which seems to be all right, because people tend to get them out very quickly a lot, and then when they're dealt with, that kind of the plan on that deck to take mine out from the top draw kind of fails once you take all the daisies out. So the first Steel Song deck I'm running, I used to be red purple player. So, but I'm at Birmingham this month as well, so we'll see how it goes there.
But no, I appreciate the gains, man. Good luck. Good luck with your deck, and keep it going.
Cheers. Thank you.
All right, see you, man. All right, not so good, not so good. What's good, man? Locations are nice, but there's definitely some times where you're doing so good and then all of a sudden it's just gone. But yeah, appreciate you stopping in. We'll give it one more game. We'll give it 5 games for the video. So one more game, and then we'll wrap up, because I've got some other things I got to do with the family, and then we'll be back. I guess it'll be Tuesday night. I'll be out tomorrow night. So I guess Tuesday night we'll be back streaming live. We'll give this one more game to wrap up 5 games. So far 2-2. Can we end on a winning streak is the question. And also, if you're watching us from YouTube, make sure you hit the sub button, leave comments on the videos for your chance to win the D23 set. Doing that giveaway at the end of the week. If you haven't already done it, make sure you do it. I think they're selling for like $200 now. Hello, hello.
Hello.
All right, just a heads up, I'm streaming if that's cool with you.
You're good.
All right. All right, do you care about cuts? You want to do a half cut? You want to do 3 piles?
Half cut is fine.
All right. Let's throw back I'll throw back 5.
Yep. I'll keep 1.
All right. Yeah, I'm good. Good when you are.
Yes, sir. Let's go. I'll go ahead and Incugato, play a Clarabelle. Here.
Mhm.
Oops.
All right, I'm gonna ink Chromacon, play Maleficent,
Yep.
and pass turn.
Draw. Going to ink a library.
Mhm.
Quest for 1.
Yep.
Pass turn.
Tap, draw. The ink a snake. Play a Simba and bodyguard.
Yep.
Quest for 2. And pass turn.
Draw. Going to ink a castle.
Mhm.
Quest for 1. Wait. E3. Play crab.
Mhm.
Kill Simba. Here you go.
Tap, draw. I'm gonna ink. Make a bare necessities.
Yep.
Play a 2-drop Maleficent and a Lilo.
Yep.
Quest for 2. And pass turn.
Draw. I'm going to ink France.
Mhm.
Pay 4 for rabbit.
Yep.
Draw 1. Kill your Maleficent.
Yep.
And go to you.
Tap draw. Crabs is a what?
3/3.
3/3. I'm going to play Donald and Bodyguard, giving Lilo one more lore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ink a library.
Yep.
Quest for 5. And quest for 5. And pass turn.
Cards in hand.
2.
Draw. Oh wow. I'm going to ink a creaky.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate you. What's good? Appreciate you so much, man.
Sure. Merlin will go into Donald.
Yep.
Give +3.
Mm-hmm.
Merlin into Maleficent.
Yep.
For 2, 3. Bounce rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 1. Go into Lilo.
Yep. Pretty good.
And then for 2, I'll play a Banzai.
Yep.
Here you go.
Untap. Draw. Or we'll play a goat.
Yep.
Up to 10. And last turn.
Draw. For 5, I'm gonna play an Elsa, rest your goat, trade with Fox.
Okay, game 1.
Quest for 2, and pass.
Okay. Tap draw. We'll play Maleficent and we'll play Daisy.
Yep.
We'll pass turn.
Draw. Let's do 3 for a Kit. Bounce Daisy. You there?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You said bounce Daisy. I got you.
Yeah, bounce Daisy. 2 for Banzai. And then quest for 3.
Yep.
2, 3. Here you go.
Draw. Okay, we will 3 Donald Duck and Bodyguard, giving Maleficent one more lore. 1 to play Daisy. Quest for 3.
Yep.
And pass turn.
Draw. Let's do one Banzai into Donald.
Okay. And Bonsai's a 2/2, right?
No, 3/2.
3/2. Okay.
Then Else into Maleficent.
Okay.
Quest for 3.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3. 4 for Goat.
Yep.
Okay, 1. Here you go.
Untap, draw. We will quest for 2.
Reveal. Song.
Play Goat.
Yep.
And pass turn.
Draw. Pay 4 for Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. 1 for Rafiki.
Yep.
Merlin into Daisy.
Yep.
Quest for 4.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. There you go.
All right, untap. Draw. Total quest for 1. Tap 2 for gathering. Go to 20.
Good game.
Good game, man. Whoa. That's your deck is a really, really strong deck, and a deck I fear because of Kit.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Pretty
good game,
good.
man.
Good game.
All right. We had Goat off the other draw. So, yeah, the deck worked that time for sure. It was close. It was scary and close. That one turn where he literally wiped our entire board with all his mims was a little scary. The other play pattern I had, just to look at that particular turn, instead of inking this, I could have played it inked a Goat and then used that to like move. I think we had a Daisy. No, we had Maleficent and Lilo on or something like that. So the idea was to maybe do that and then pull this here. That way, when we quested, they're most likely killing 1. We would have gotten 1 more card deeper overall. But I just felt like playing the Goat, putting the pressure was a little bit better in that particular turn. And then it ended up being fine the following turn where we had the Bodyguard and a 1-drop. But yeah, overall, I mean, the deck, we went 3-2. The deck is strong when they can't interact with what you're doing. Again, you can easily win turn 4, turn 5 if they don't have anything. But that's not realistic in today's meta and what's going on with cards and stuff. Most decks have something to interact with on the first couple turns. So the chances of, playing a 1-drop, playing a 2-drop, questing with 1-drop, and then Bodyguard on 3 happens less likely now. So overall, I think the deck is still strong. I think it's a good deck for a new player. So if you're new to Lorcana, this is kind of like the equivalent to like Goblins in Magic. It's an easy deck to understand to play. There's not a lot of crazy lines. If I was looking at it, I think like the locations maybe where I look at a little bit of tweaking. I don't know exactly what that looks like, but definitely like, those coming down on turn 3, turn 4. Sometimes I feel like it'd have been better if it was something else. But also keep in mind though, by playing a location, most of the time that at least at a minimum stops the other side from questing, right? They're having to send everything into your location. So I don't think the location is terrible in the deck, but that's kind of the only thing that stands out as far as what I've played. Definitely like bosses on a roll. It feels bad when you hit boss on a roll and you don't have a way of like getting out of the lock and knowing for the next 5 turns this is what you're getting. So it'll be nice to see maybe what's happening with some of the other decks in the future, some other cards that maybe come out that help you get around that lock. maybe some new cards that'll let you shuffle your deck or something like that. But for the most part, the one card I don't use often is Befuddle, but it does help with, you know, the mirror matchups and stuff on occasion. But yeah, overall, deck feels good, feels strong. We went 3-2. We were close on one of those losses, literally just needed one more lore to win and just couldn't get it. So, you know, we'll see. I'm going to make a follow-up video out of these matches, just talking about the actual 60 card deck, kind of where I think it is in the meta and all of that good stuff, based on the tournaments that happened this weekend. So definitely tune into that. And like I said, I'll be back on Tuesday. We'll be streaming on Tuesday night, I believe. I'm going to double check with the wife, make sure everything's good to stream on Tuesday. If not, I will be back on Wednesday, but one of those days we'll be playing, we'll be streaming. I'll keep you guys posted. So definitely appreciate all of you guys doing this. Appreciate the follow. 31, appreciate you so much. Again, if you haven't already done it over on YouTube, come back and go down to the YouTube, the InkCast, so YouTube, .com/@the InkCast, and try to win, get yourself an entry into this. Boom. Into one of these. So we're giving one of these guys away. Guys. So if you haven't already done it, make sure you sub at the YouTube channel. Put a comment on any video. Every video that you comment on will get you a chance to win one of this. And again, it's awesome. They're really nice. They're really awesome looking. They are officially sold out now. So this is your only way to get one, unless you're going to Facebook groups or eBay or something like that. So yeah, just do that. We're going to be giving that away on Friday. We're going to be locking it down. Saturday or Sunday, I'll put out the video of who won the lucky D23 set. But these cards are beautiful, guys. So make sure you do that. Hit the sub button. We are coming close to the 1,000 subs, so we can start getting monetized. I think we need like 130 something left, something like that. So if you haven't done it, hit that sub button. Get your chance to win this beautiful set. And again, appreciate you guys. Like I said, we'll be back early in the week. I'll have the video up tomorrow just on a breakdown of the deck if you didn't get to see all the games and stuff. And then we'll have the Market Watch Wednesday. And I'll probably be putting something else out on Tuesday too. So we're gonna have fun with it.